The private physiotherapist Munashe Chinyama took to social media to try and get help for patients who are hospitalized only because they cannot afford to get oxygen tanks or concentrators, which they can use at home for the time that they require additional oxygen to get to their lungs. He says there is a long list of COVID-19 patients who are in hospital because they require oxygen for a prolonged period and will have been discharged if they have oxygen tanks or concentrators to go recover at home.
Majority of our patients, they are not on medical aid. And on the other hand, I have also worked with patients that actually did manage to get oxygen tanks, get concentrators, fortunately recovered. And at the moment, they are okay, but they are also sitting with devices that could be life-saving for the other colleagues in Namibia.
What Chinyama wants to do is to create a platform for those with the devices and have fully recovered to lease them out to those in need. He says the devices are costly and not everyone who is in need can afford to purchase them.
So amongst the patients that I'm assisting under my care, I have some that I know at this stage they might be, if conditions were met that they do have access to oxygen, they could be discharged home. But obviously because they can't afford to buy the oxygen tanks, everything else, the cost that comes with getting the tanks, they end up maybe prolonging their stay in hospital just so that they can stay until they're weaned off the oxygen. Obviously looking at it in a bigger scale, that also translates into the cost even on the government of taking care of people in the hospital.
Evelyn Paulus, NBC News, Windhoek.